Papa Squat, coming at you on a Sunday afternoon. Herbie Hancock is the fella today we're going to be listening to. This is off, the song is called Autodrive. It's off, oh, sorry, my laundry's going. It's going to make noise, I'm sorry. It's also off of the 1983 album Future Shock, which is something like his, I don't know, 20th album. He released like 41 according to his Wikipedia page. I just counted them all up because I was like, holy cow, he's got a lot of albums. Herbie Hancock, for those who don't know, was absolutely a child prodigy. He was an incredible musician from a very young age. At like age 11, he played with the Chicago Philharmonic. Wow, that's really loud, isn't it? But he just incredibly talented musician, pianist, and eventually got into jazz, hip hop, really any kind of music. He can do it, and he likes it, and he's good at it. We listened to Rocket. Rocket was apparently the first jazz hip hop song. It was also the first mainstream song to include scratching, which I had not known. Again, 1983. This song that we're going to listen to, Autodrive, is probably going to get blocked, and then it will get unblocked. So I have no idea when anyone will see this. It probably won't be the day I do it. But anyway, this song is also off of the same album as Rocket. And I have no idea what this song is like, because I heard Rocket a ton. I didn't own this album, Future Shock, which actually kind of surprises me a little bit, because it's totally my type of thing, and really electro sort of stuff. And there you go. So let's jump into Autodrive, and I will make sure it's turned up a little bit to cover up the sound of my washer, which hopefully will not continue to be so loud. So let's jump in here and give it a listen. It's about 3.5 minutes long. So yes, the special effects are in fact as bad as you think they are, and they were even then. I'm going to pause this and back up a little bit. But yeah, I think what he's supposed to be doing in that video is having those things come out of his mouth, and instead he just opens his mouth and they appear, and it's very strange. It's not a good video. Oh, whoops, I need to back up and turn the sound on. Oh, I do remember this. So obviously not a lot of singing going on here, but this was a song that got airplay and was relatively popular, and certainly off of a huge album, specifically because of Rocket. I don't understand the video. I think they were just like, let's do something, and this is what they came up with. The music itself is good. It's solid. It's definitely got kind of a jazzy-ish sort of feel, but definitely in the electro sort of area. And yeah, I mean, Hancock is very much about kind of making good music, and he makes good music. So there you go. I like the collapsed bass drum there. And if you're wondering, even in the 80s when these sorts of effects and videos were new, we didn't think they looked realistic either. So just like don't imagine like, oh, this is what special effects used to be like and people thought it was real. No, it always looked like garbage, and you know. See a little bit of a breakdown again. Take away everything and then come back in. Some cool sounds. Really good piano. So the thing I find interesting about this is obviously, Hancock is very good about constructing music, and he's into jazz, so he understands sort of the improvisation part of it. But what I find interesting about this song is kind of how it fits into the conversation we've kind of been having overall in terms of like the early, like late 70s, early 80s, and music of all types. But how it then both takes things from rap, hip hop, and also contributes back to it. So this song I find really interesting because I can see how Hancock is making his own music, but and that's all the kind of piano stuff and consistently having a good musical through line to the whole thing. But he's experimenting a lot with like weird sounds and special effects, and even like the one lyric, the like that's not something you would normally hear in a song that I think you would expect from him. And I think that's cool. Same thing with a lot of the different weird sounds and effects that he has in here otherwise. The music provides sort of the overarching through line, and then he's able to kind of experiment a little bit with other stuff and see how it all fits together. And it's interesting, and I think anybody who probably was a fan of this type of music, or really any type of music, probably paid attention to this sort of thing and recognized, what he was doing, because it is very different for him. He's got little fingers on his fingers. Sorry, little hands on his fingers. Don't know what that was supposed to be. He pukes up a bunch of hands. I don't know. The video I don't understand. I do think it's entertaining that he's about 40 years old here. Many years into his musical career, like literally 30 years into making music. He was involved with everybody. He's, 81 now? And, just absolutely amazing musician. Not one of my favorite songs ever. Certainly not my favorite song by him, but it has a lot of stuff going for it, and I like it quite a bit. I hope you like this one. I don't have any idea when you might actually get to see it, because I'm 100% sure it's going to get blocked until I tell them, oh no, this is a reaction video, please unblock it, blah blah blah. So when you see it, please let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Have yourself a good Sunday. It is the end of the weekend and we get to go back to work. Oh, how exciting. Oh my god, I'm just like, oh, back to work, please. Papa Squat! Check it out. Have a good week.